EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the wetlands, it's live opening round coverage of the Florida Classic. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, so close to victory last week, settling for second and playing extremely well. And there's a good start. That one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. This a little under 10 feet for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And that is hopefully a harbinger for the week ahead as he is very quickly to 1 under par. Here now at the first par 3 of the day, the 225-yard second. Bunkers front left and back, the only real trouble here. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Up next, the 460-yard third, a hole that is flat, long, and straight as an arrow. Great driving hole here on the first par 4 of the round. Oh no, lost that one dead right.
Caught obviously off the tree and into the rough.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
143 yards left to the hole. Ball sitting down, needs to get a little bit steep to dig it out.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really, outside chance for birdie.
Maybe you look to the heavens here. That didn't need much more. Okay, that one finished off for a par, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Wow, check this out, Frank. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards. This really cool hole.
It is. You tee off and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green, and of course it is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays its most difficult.
Okay, front left portion of the green and an outside look at birdie from there. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Just ideal. Good speed on that putt and just a tap in remaining. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay right where he is. Good look now at the 5th hole here at the Wetlands, par 5, and it's a good one, 635 yards. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. I guess you could say slow and steady is going to win this race, or so he hopes. Long ways to go.
I'd also add the word short, Rich. Slow, steady, and short. This is a long par 5 now.
From that far back, Impeccably done there. That somehow finds a way to get into the hole, and instead of potentially losing a stroke or two, that winds up a birdie. On to the par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway, and that might be worth considering for the short hitters to try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands. 276 yards, and of course the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at 2 under. Next up, the 592-yard par 5 7th bends gently from right to left, and really long hitters can get home in 2 with a couple of well-struck shots. The Wetlands not really in play here. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Oh, that's good touch right there. Brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop-off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So, a tricky little par 3.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. He has a 12-footer here. Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead. Finishing up the front side here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club with a par 5, 621 yards. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. He jumped all over that 3-wood and still couldn't quite get it home. Comes up just a little bit short, Frank, but pretty good shot.
Yeah, still in prime position on this par 5, Rich. That was 2 big hits.
Oh, off the flagstick. Look here at birdie.
And he's got this ball on the flat part of the green, and this is about as straightforward as they come. He's just got to get it there.
That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. We begin the inward 9 at the Wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. Oh, would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. Arriving here at the 443-yard par 4 11th. Best to play it left center off the tee to give you a good look on the approach and take a bit of length off the hole. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Chance now for another birdie.
A great deal of success on the greens thus far, but this one's going to be a challenge.
This one measures out to 15 feet. safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he'll fall back to 5 under.
Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back 9. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay at 5 under.
Now to par 4 13. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. It's 450. It's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of a green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
He's got 103 yards to the front, 119 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close.
Absolutely can do no wrong. Dialed in, and that is an eagle, and this is a spectacular round of golf.
Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short, so you've got to fly that coming in there. And if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
I like the looks of this one.
Boy, he's starting to rev the engine now. Eagle at the previous hole, and a quality shot here. Chance to really get this thing moving. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie. And the lead is now 2 here on day 1.
The last par 5 on this golf course is the 15th. It's 590 yards. You think, Frank, this is the time to be aggressive?
Certainly is. Longer hitters must be licking their chops on this par 5. 300-plus yard tee shot, you can definitely get home. Shorter hitters, just set it up for a nice wedge shot. But if you are going to go at this par 5 and 2, well protected by those 3 bunkers.
Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Now this for another birdie. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And the lead's going to remain 2. We begin the finishing stretch here at the Wetlands with the 455-yard par 4 16. Looking for another straight tee shot here. The approach leads to a green well protected by 4 bunkers.
Well, that wind kept taking the ball all the way across the side of the fairway to the left-hand side. First cut of rough. That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Nope. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Here we go at the 17th. It's a par 3, and it takes 1 good strike. That's what you like about par 3s of this length, Frank. 238 yards. Can't fake it here.
You certainly can't, and that green just shapes a little bit to the player's right, so the best shot to hit in here would be a little draw. And that is also the avenue provided by those 2 bunkers, one short left and the other one back right.
Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Chance now for another birdie.
All you have to do is start this online and let the slope do its thing. I don't see a lot of movement in it.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And the lead is going to drop down to a single shot.
Well, this is it, Frank, the 18th hole. And on paper, it looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377 yards.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And, well, I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger.
Yeah, just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rich. Seriously. Any other club other than that one.
Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that will go in the books as an opening round 65. Outstanding. Final look at the opening round leaderboard. It shows our featured golfer just 2 back at day's end.
Makes that second round even more